Heavyweight Championship match. They're really trying to get me with my stutter here. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins.
You got to go with Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think.
purely because you're going to see him at WrestleMania against Obafemi.
You think?
Yeah, if they don't do that, then they'll be going to miss a trick. And I think when Oba won the Royal Rumble, he did sort of say like he will go tell your cousin when he was talking to Jay. I'll be seeing him. So I think they've given Obafemi a bit of time to build him up, train him up more, get him to work with the bigger people more within the Raw and the pay-per-view environments. And so you got to go with Roman Reigns,
I don't
um,
think this match has had enough time to build up.
which is why you got to go with Roman Reigns again.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
and it's so sad because the history that they have, if they didn't rush into it and they wanted to, they could have made this one amazing storyline.
I think that's why they're doing it. Let's be honest, though. I thought Seth was on a different thing, but uh, I thought one was SmackDown, one was Raw. But I
Yeah,
think they're just doing it as a plot, maybe because of the injuries, the vision of Head,
yeah,
Seth going solo. They need opponent from Roman Reigns. You've got a history. Why not bring them together for one last time? So I can see the point in doing it as a fan thing, as you say. The story is old stuff that they keep going. Sometimes you've kind of think, oh, that's a clever comment, or like, oh, that's a bit blown about kind of
yeah.
comment. Um, but long term, I think, I don't see putting the title on Seth as the thing at the moment.
No,
Too many injuries.
and
Uh,
he's not a big enough draw, in my opinion.
I wouldn't say he's losing it, but yeah, I think they're going to struggle because obviously what happened with the Vision and all the injuries split the group up. Even the Vision's struggling at the moment. Let's be honest. And I don't think putting the title change titles back on them so quick was correct whatsoever. They should have stuck with Street Profit for a bit longer. Again, changed too quick.
Yeah.
So
So, so
yeah,
we're both agreeing with Roman Reigns.
definitely.
Okay. Um, right. So Saturday's matches now. Um, the six women tag team match. Paige and the Bella Twins
Yeah, let's just say they're
versus
going to win.
versus Fatal Influence. Who are they?
I think they were a group from NXT.
Oh, okay.
They did win the tag team titles off of Paige and Nikki Brie Bella. Obviously, Nikki Bella's just came back from injury. The interesting story here could well be is Paige or Nikki going to turn because obviously Nikki got injured, so originally her and Brie were going to become the champions as sisters. Of course, she got injured, so Paige took her place. So Paige and Brie won the titles and had this title run. So whether there's going to be a twist in the story between them to make them lose, other than that, nothing against the other group. They're an up and coming group again, which is why they're putting them with some of the older, well known ones, a bit like some of the other ones that's happening. We've been talking about is promotion, a bit like Charlotte Flair. She's there a lot to promote the younger ones now to give them a push to help them along. So it's a similar sort of match. Uh, it'd be easy to say, Nikki and Paige and Brie, but I don't know. The others could well be purely because something could happen.
The six-man tag team match. Elway Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys, and Jacob Fatu. I'm really doing me in. And the Usos. I think I've got the wrong job here. um, a six-man tag, Elway Knight, Solo, Royce versus Jacob Fatu and the Usos. Now, I think Jacob's gonna turn on the Usos. I don't know if it's gonna be here. I also think Elway Knight is not where he needs to be.
No, I completely agree. I was going to say the same. LA Knight's just doesn't fit into that match at all.
No.
You know, you got these dark characters, and they're not being like group between Samoan and the American, and anything like it just doesn't seem to fit into this. It's again, it's trying to. Is it just keeping LA Knight irrelevant? Because I know there's been complaints that have not used him lately properly. Um,
It's like the other
it,
night on
it
Raw.
would have been better with just LA Knight v Jay, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That probably would have been better. You're saying he Jacob could turn. What if Solo was to turn and rejoin?
Yeah. And then LA Knight's fucked.
Exactly. Yeah.
um, I mean that could be the good plot twist to this, and that could make the match a bit more exciting, and then could maybe make something of it.
It
But
will add exactly. It'll add a bit more to the actual. Yeah, not. It's going to be a good match. It will be a good match, definitely, because of the people involved.
LA
But
Knight on Monday Night Raw, LA Knight was in the ring with oh, what's his name? He came from
Keys,
Impact, huh?
what Keys? You mean?
No, he came from TNA. He's the one who plays guitar and he waves his
Oh
hand.
yeah.
Um,
Joe Henry.
that's it, yeah. And I like both of them, but putting them together with two different people who are just in that kind of world of different kind of cliche moments in the same ring singing just looked like a circus act.
What would work with this is going off topic in our match. What would work is what you're saying there, LA Knight against Joe Henry, because not necessarily creative of the matches, but the creative of the microphone side of it could get fun.
Yeah, definitely.
What's
Who
the
do,
next match?
who do you think's going to win?
I've got to say the Usos
Yeah,
and
I'm the same as you. Okay, the next one is the one you mentioned earlier on the other show, Gunther versus Nick Aldis. So yeah,
but you got to say Gunther, but at the same time, I think there's got to be something else to this. Um, Obviously, that's Nick Aldis. You know, he used to do wrestling anyway, so he's not. This isn't new to him. It's not like Pat McAfee who never really done it. You know, so you got to say Gunther storyline hatred. But at the same time, is there a plot twist in this one? Yeah, we're speculating quite a few plot twists this time around,
yeah,
which because I think partly because although we're only come beginning of August, they still work towards WrestleMania big stories. Um, so yeah, I'm going to say Gunther, but Nick Aldis, something could happen.
yeah. I mean, I, well, I would like Luna, stop, please, stop. No, no, just stop. Sorry, she's jumping over everything. Um, so I think Nick Aldis should win. However, if he does win, that really pisses over every big defeat that Gunther's had to end careers.
Mm.
Because he had that big run where he was killing careers. Do you remember? And it's like,
Yeah, but they're let's face it, there's storylines to beef him up. Even John Cena said it was his idea to lose the way he did. You know, to build up Gunther and the fact that he's never tapped out and to tap out and to go out that way. That was actually John Cena's idea. Um,
crazy.
it's whether the audience takes that in. They all can react in a boo in a bad or get upset way. But long term, as a wrestler, they're talking behind the scenes, their mates behind the scenes, they're trying to build someone up. But how
Yeah,
far do you take Gunther? Because we've had this with Randy Orton, the giant killer, and all the rest of it.
yeah,
It just reminds me so much of they've already done this story with him type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, definite. So, who do you think's going to win?
I'm going to say Gunther. Unless something happens, unless Kevin Owens runs in or say, I think,
He hasn't returned yet, has he?
not yet, but I do believe I did hear that he could be soon.
So that could be
But I don't know
his.
if there's history there.
Oh, we are looking at a lot of conspiracies here, aren't we?
Well, that's the fun part of it, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so the next match, the Women's World Championship match, Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
Um, I I think Liz will still win, but I think it will be an ongoing thing for a little while because here Sky, everybody likes her. She's great in the ring. Liv Morgan, again, she connects with other people. The only problem with Liv is she's not. I don't think she's had any title defense since she's had it. So it's been like 100 days since she's actually had the title lane, which again to me is I find a bit annoying when you let others lose like the week later, going back to the tag team we were talking about earlier. Um, EO obviously is separating her from Rhea Ripley. They need to keep her momentum going, so it could well be another storyline for ongoing for WrestleMania type thing.
Who do you think's going to win?
Liv Morgan this time.
Okay, I agree with you. The reason why I agree is because I think she'll win, or before she wins, she's going to perform her song with doing her latest release as like a big stage
They
performance.
only did that last WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was really good. I thought. Although
Yeah,
I don't understand, but yeah, it's good. I don't understand how they're merging it all in together, but I think they need to work on the character more than just promoting what she sings. But I
yeah,
think her character was amazing and still is in a weird sense. But
yeah. She does well. I think they could be just protecting her a bit 'cause she's had a couple of injuries, so they could well be just protecting her from not overusing her in the wrestling sense. That's where she's doing a lot of run-ins to keep her relevant, connected to the fans with Dominic and of course Raquel Rodriguez just winning the women's continental title.
you're as
So
bad as me. I
just
can't
keep
say them.
her sort of going. But yeah, so yeah.